The entire history of human civilizations. History of human civilization is a rich tapestry of innovation, conquest, cooperation, and transformation. It spans millions of years, from the humble beginnings of hunter-gatherer societies to the rise of complex empires and the modern globalized world. This article explores the progression of human society through various epochs, focusing on significant cultural, technological, and political milestones that shaped the world as we know it. Prehistoric era, 2.5 million years ago, 3000 BCE. Early hominins and the Paleolithic age. The journey of civilization began with early hominins, who emerged in Africa about 2.5 million years ago. Species such as Homo habilis and Homo erectus developed basic stone tools, enabling them to hunt, gather, and adapt to their environments. The control of fire, around 1.5 million years ago, revolutionized survival strategies, offering warmth, protection, and improved nutrition. Anatomically modern humans, Homo sapiens, appeared around 200,000 years ago and began migrating out of Africa approximately 70,000 years ago. These early humans lived in small nomadic groups, relying on hunting and gathering. They developed social structures, language, and rudimentary art, as seen in cave paintings like those at Lascaux, France. The Neolithic Revolution. Around 10,000 BCE, humans transitioned from a nomadic lifestyle to settled agricultural communities, a shift known as the Neolithic Revolution. This change began in the Fertile Crescent, where wheat and barley were cultivated, and animals like sheep and goats were domesticated. Similar developments occurred in East Asia, rice and millet, the Americas, maize and potatoes, and Africa, sorghum and yams. Permanent settlements like Catalhoyuk in Anatolia and Jericho in the Levant emerged, featuring early forms of social hierarchy and rudimentary governance. The ability to produce food surpluses led to population growth, trade, and technological innovation, laying the groundwork for the rise of civilizations. Ancient civilizations, 3000 BCE, 500 CE. Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization. Mesopotamia, located between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, was home to the first known civilizations, such as the Sumerians, circa 3000 BCE. The Sumerians developed writing, cuneiform, advanced irrigation, and monumental architecture, including ziggurats. The city-states of Uruk and Ur were centers of trade, culture, and political power. The Akkadian Empire, established by Sargon of Akkad, circa 2334 BCE, was the world's first empire. This was followed by the Babylonian Empire, which is renowned for Hammurabi's Code, one of the earliest codified legal systems. The Assyrians and later the Neo-Babylonians under Nebuchadnezzar II continued to shape Mesopotamian history with military conquests and architectural achievements like the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. Ancient Egypt. Civilization of ancient Egypt flourished along the Nile River from around 3100 BCE. Unified by King Narmer, Egypt was characterized by its centralized authority, monumental architecture, e.g., the pyramids at Giza, and religious practices focused on the afterlife. The Old Kingdom, 2700 to 2200 BCE, saw the construction of the pyramids, while the Middle and New Kingdoms brought military expansion, trade, and cultural flourishing. Pharaohs like Ramses II and Hatshepsut expanded Egyptian influence, while advancements in writing, hieroglyphics, medicine, and engineering left a lasting legacy. The Indus Valley Civilization. In South Asia, the Indus Valley Civilization, circa 2500 to 1900 BCE, developed along the Indus River. Urban centers like Mohenjo-Daro and Harappa featured advanced city planning, drainage systems, and standardized weights and measures. Although its script remains undeciphered, evidence suggests a society engaged in long-distance trade and skilled craftsmanship. Ancient China. Chinese civilization began along the Yellow River with the Xia dynasty, circa 2100 BCE, though the Shang dynasty, 1600 to 1046 BCE, is the first to be archaeologically verified. The Shang were known for their bronze work, oracle bones, and early writing systems. The Zhou dynasty, 1046 to 256 BCE, introduced the mandate of heaven, a concept that justified the ruler's authority as divinely ordained. This era also saw the rise of Confucianism and Taoism, which profoundly influenced Chinese culture and governance. The Mediterranean world, Greece and Rome. Ancient Greece, circa 800 to 146 BCE, laid the intellectual and cultural foundations of Western civilization. City-states like Athens and Sparta developed distinct political systems, with Athens pioneering democracy. Greek philosophers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle explored ethics, politics, and science, while epic poets like Homer immortalized Greek myths in works such as the Iliad and the Odyssey. The Roman Republic, 509 to 27 BCE, and later the Roman Empire, 27 BCE for 76 CE, expanded across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East, unifying diverse cultures under Roman law and governance. Innovations in engineering, e.g., aqueducts, roads, and law shaped the development of Western societies. The eventual decline of Rome in 476 CE marked the end of the ancient period and the beginning of the Middle Ages. Medieval era, 500 CE, 1500 CE. Europe, feudalism and the Church. Following the fall of Rome, Europe entered the Middle Ages, characterized by feudalism and the dominance of the Catholic Church. Kings, nobles, and knights governed through a system of mutual obligations, while monasteries preserved knowledge and literacy. The Carolingian Empire under Charlemagne, circa 800 CE, temporarily united much of Western Europe, fostering a cultural revival. The Crusades, 1096 to 1291, were a series of religious wars that connected Europe with the Islamic world, facilitating the exchange of ideas and trade. The Islamic Golden Age. The rise of Islam in the 7th century CE transformed the Middle East and beyond. The Islamic caliphates, particularly the Abbasid Caliphate, 750 to 1258, became centers of learning, science, and culture. Scholars like Al-Khwarizmi, mathematics, Ibn Sina, medicine, and Al-Farabi, philosophy, made significant contributions to global knowledge. Asia, Tang and Song dynasties. In China, the Tang, 618 to 907, and Song, 960 to 1279, dynasties presided over a golden age of cultural and technological achievements. The Tang expanded China's influence through the Silk Road, while the Song developed printing, gunpowder, and advanced agricultural techniques. Africa, Great Kingdoms. African civilizations flourished during the medieval era. The Mali Empire, 1235 to 1600, under rulers like Mansa Musa, became renowned for wealth and cultural achievements, with Timbuktu emerging as a center of Islamic learning. Great Zimbabwe in southern Africa was a hub of trade and architecture, with impressive stone structures that remain today.